Dear Darren Yan, it has been a long time since I reflected on my life in my journal, but as I write this now, it feels like this is the perfect time to start writing about it, even though I am writing this on my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. But seriously though, this year has been a wild ride through many twists and turns, and this year honestly might be the best year of my life, even though I say that multiple times. But truly, how did this year become the way it was? Where do I start things off? I guess, first things first, I made it to Cal State Long Beach, my dream school. Well, as a trial semester, since the school will guarantee me as a student, theoretically, if I do well in my first semester. But if I flunked, I'll be kicked out of the school actually. And thank the Lord, I was able to pass the required classes and keep going. Of course, I don't want to talk about education or anything negative, since most of the time it is the most boring and saddest thing ever. Instead, I want to talk about my life in and out of campus and being able to literally just have almost one of the best lives I ever wanted. Starting with InterVarsity Christian Fellowship. I have been with InterVarsity for about 3 years now, including my time at my previous community college. And ever since I made the transfer to Cal State Long Beach, a lot of things have happened since then. I reunited with some of my old friends and staff, made some new friends along the way. I was able to expand my knowledge more of InterVarsity and to explore other campuses as well. And I became close with my chapter of Beach IV as a worship leader and social media coordinator. But also, I became close with the InterVarsity chapter at UC Irvine. Another amazing thing is almost seeing my extroverted self take over to go on this wild adventure of many hangouts and surprises that I never thought could happen. I think the only concerning part with this adventure is learning to stay up for a long time to the point where it ruined my health. I literally had to stay up till 6 a.m. most of the time, and I even had to sleep in my car, which is a bad habit. So please, whoever reads this, do not do this. Anyway, I forgot to mention the best part. When I joined Beach InterVarsity, I did not expect the many trips I was able to go to, including SummerCon, where I was crowned the MVP and win a campus volleyball tournament for my chapter, and FallCon, where I was able to become a worship leader for the weekend. The crown jewel of it all was when my InterVarsity staff leader told me about AAPICon, or Asian American and Pacific Islanders Student Leadership Conference. I couldn't believe my eyes that there was a con to not only be connected with my identity, but also connect with other Asian Americans that want to use their gifts to seek Jesus and help others receive Jesus too. On top of that, I was able to visit Washington, a state where my relatives live, and I have not seen them in a very long time. Looking back, I really do wish to go to this conference again, since I never got a chance to do this with my culture or community back at Urbana 2022. This conference was all I can ever imagine. Besides InterVarsity, I also potentially have one of the best summers I ever had. I was able to hang out with a lot of my friends, new and old, and able to reunite with some of them as well. We were able to do many things that as a high school kid with strict parents would never do. Throughout summer, I went to a couple parties, with one of them where I won free dinner from playing blackjack. I planned my second cross-campus beach day, watched the 2024 Paris Olympics, celebrated my dad's birthday, spent time with my church helping Vacation Bible School, and creating the world's biggest church box tower. And I also went to not only once, not only twice, but I was able to go to Anime Expo 2024 for 3 days. I never do this at any anime con, by the way. And also during AX, I competed in a Valorant tournament where I got a mouse pad. And throughout the summer, I was able to spend more time with God and with my new and close friends I met at UC Irvine. Together, I was able to make amazing memories with the people I love to be with. By the time my fall semester came around, there was nothing much really happened. I get to meet new friends and people, get to lead worship at FallCon, went to a couple more anime cons, went to the LA Auto Show where I get to finally drive a freaking Subaru. And lastly, I got surprised by my friends twice to celebrate my birthday, and honestly, this was the greatest year I can ever imagine. Although looking back now, I now understand why some of these things, both positive and negative, happen. Since going from a 2-year community college to a 4-year university is a completely different environment for me. And throughout my time, I now understand why my InterVarsity staff leaders and mentors not only care for me so much, but also show me a different aspect of life that I never thought of learning. What they were trying to teach me was the life of being truthful and being obedient to God, as well as trusting Him and learning discernment on the future decisions I make. Which leads to now, where due to unfortunate circumstances with my family, I will be leaving CSU LB or Cal State Long Beach for a while. And as I am looking back, as much as it is that I made the right decision to be with my family and find a job to support myself and them, it really sucks that I can't continue my chapter of learning new things for a while now. And it does hurt that I can't continue to be with my friends for a while now, especially since I may or may not be an incredible person to help lead a future chapter at Cal State Long Beach. But as I think back, this break is special to me since I know that I made many mistakes and very bad decisions in life, causing people to have doubts and mistrust about me and my life. And I know that with this break, I can change myself and the person that I will become. And lastly, with this break, I get to learn on spending more time with God and His Son Jesus. Even though I'm ending this on a sad note, I say this to my friends and my friends from InterVarsity. Do not worry, I will be back better than before, and I will always continue to learn more about Jesus and to continue my journey as a child of God. With that in mind, I get to finally mention the final thing that my mentors taught me that I was missing in my life. The time of peace and rest.